Hi everyone, it's Emmy here at Emmy's Everything. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am so glad that you guys are here. I've been creating plan with me, journal with me, or crafting videos for a very long time. And it gets hard sometimes, but because I love it so much, I love crafting, I love planning, I love journaling. I enjoy sharing my products, sharing my crafts, and just whatever I create with you guys. And I really hope that y'all enjoy these videos. I've been really into junk journaling lately. I've always journaled. And I use a lot of stickers and ephemera bits, but I really enjoy taking pieces from places and putting them in my notebook and then just creating such a unique spread that you really can't find anywhere else because it's your memories, your pieces that you find, and it just makes it all worth it. So I am using different pieces. We went on a family dinner out. We went to Mod Pizza, and we haven't been there in a while. Or we did go there a couple of weeks ago, but we didn't have one of my sons with me. Well, we didn't have two of my sons, but that's because one of them lives overseas. But anyway, we didn't have, I have two sons that live with me. We didn't have one of them. And he really wanted to go, so it was his choice. So we ended up going to Mod Pizza. So I'm using this paper as my background paper. This is from Doodlebug. It's one of their petite prints, I want to say that's what it's called. But I don't remember. But I really like it because it has like the black and white. Sorry, not black and white. White and red kind of background, and it reminds me of a picnic. It reminds me of a picnic, or I know I went to Mod Pizza, but it also reminds me of like the really old Pizza Hut from whenever I was growing up, their tablecloths. But anyway, and then the other side was a wood grain print, and I just wanted to use that as well. We tried the red velvet no-name cakes. These are out because of Valentine's, I'm assuming. So the no-name cakes, to me, I really like the chocolate ones better. They just remind me so much of like ding dongs, and I like ding dongs. It's not really something we buy in our home. We don't like stock up on Hostess or Ding Dong products. So the kids wanted to try the red velvet ones, and they were okay. The kids liked it, but like I said, I prefer the chocolate. So I grabbed the packaging from the no name cake, and then I grabbed a napkin that said Mod, had their logo. And then I have this little label thing that I just removed. That is the label. Like for every pizza that you order, there's a label so that they'll like write your order and stuff. So I kept one of them. So each pizza that we had a separate label. So I kept one of them for the journal spread. Whenever you're working with glue and napkins, use a glue stick. And even with the glue stick, it could get very delicate. If you use wet glue, the napkin is going to rip real fast. And if you use like tape runner, again, the napkin is going to rip really quick. So you have to be very careful and kind of very gentle, even with the glue stick. Because you'll rip it, and I just did. I don't know if you guys just saw, I ripped a little bit. and you have to make sure that the glue stick that you're using is really soft, because if you rubbed the really hard glue stick, it's gonna rip the napkin. Okay, I mean, if you use like Mod Podge or something on your journal pages, it's fine, but for something simple like this, you don't need to use that, but you have to be a little careful. And I know it looks janky right now because you can see all of the purple from the glue underneath the napkin, but it's gonna dry clear. It's gonna be fine. So I have the label on there too. And then I go in and I have a bunch of decorative tape runners. They're kind of like whiteouts, but they're not. You have a bunch of print and that comes out different images. So I have a couple that I've had for a really long time. And like I said in previous videos, I might have even said it in this video, I'm trying to use up my stash. So I'm trying to use all of the things, even the cute little things that you don't want to use up because it's so cute and you want to have it forever. I'm using those things too. So I'm going to run a little bit of the tape runner, kind of creating a border, and this is what I was talking about. So this one kind of matched with the theme. It's like a really like a pink. So I know my theme is like more so red, but it's fine. And it's not coming out perfect, but I'm totally fine. It's a junk journal spread. I'm using up my supplies, and it just brings me so much joy to use up my supplies. I have my Kipling pen case right here to the left, and I'm going in, I'm just trying to find whatever red pens that I want to use. So I have a Papermate Inkjoy Gel and a Papermate Inkjoy Gel Bright right there. I have a Pilot G2 and a Jelly Roll. Now the Papermate Inkjoy Gel pens, so I want to say that the red one, the ink is not as juicy as most of my Papermate Inkjoy gel pens. I don't know. I felt like my sister-in-law and we were going through our pens and we felt like our reds were duds. And yeah, I think this red one, not the one I'm using. The one I'm using is a Jelly Roll pen in like a maroon or burgundy color, which I really enjoy. But my Papermate Inkjoy gel in red, it's not as juicy as the other ones, but it still works and it's still fine, and I'm still going to write with it. So that is that. And then I also have my my Papermate Inkjoy Gel Bright in like the pink or reddish pink color. For some reason, the pen works really well on my Hobonichi, or in my Hobonichi Avec, and in my Hobonichi, it's my Avec and my 5-year. But for some reason, the pen doesn't really write very well in my Hobonichi notebook, which is the one that I'm using in this video. So I don't know what is up with that. It just doesn't take to the paper or something. So anyway, I just used the Jelly Roll to write no name cakes, and I'm kind of journaling about what I just shared with you earlier, how the boys enjoyed the red velvet cakes, but it wasn't really my favorite. So sometimes I just want to journal a little bit, so I'll put all of the junk on the page, but sometimes I feel like it needs a little more, so I do a little bit of journaling, and it's really fun because you can read whatever you wrote whenever you're going through your pages and all of that. So those are all the pens and supplies I use. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!